everybody, this is Bill, and I'm going to dedicate today to explaining the new stripped down, sleeker version of the HLB and dynamic profit pivot signal system. I simplified the interface to the system because I've gotten requests from new recruits basically to make it easier to understand, and even though I understood what all the lines and dots and arrows meant, a lot of them it was really confusing them. So this is what we have now, and it's I think better. I've been using it for a couple days, and I kind of like it. So with that, let's get right to it. Basically, you have the area here where you have the dotted lines going up and down. That's the no trade zone. This is basically the session from 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. U.S. time, and the entire Asian session. We found that to be non-productive from a trading standpoint. The European session starts right here at about 1:30, and that is a valid time to start trading. The next thing that you need to understand is when a cloud is formed, like right here, you don't do anything, you just wait. Typically clouds are consolidation, long consolidation periods, sort of like, think of it as the prices are coiling up for a big move. And when they break out of the cloud is when you need to start paying attention. Now let's start talking a little bit about the signals and where you trade and things of that nature, because I think it's much easier now to understand what to do. Still have the good old-fashioned HLB signal, like right here, and you trade the breakout of that signal. So in this particular case, you would have gone long to the upside. I've abandoned trading the opposite end of the signal. It just hasn't produced anything all that productive for us, so I don't do it anymore. The theory behind the HLB signal is it's a horizon line bias. So you think of a line going out straight in this direction, and all the trades above that are biased towards the long side. Okay, so that's how that works. The second trades that you want to do, or want to learn how to do, is based on the color codes. Okay, I've created these bars that are colored orange and colored violet. On the orange bars, when you see an orange bar, what you want to do is you want to be looking for the next green bar after an orange bar to go along. So for example, this would have been a good place to go along. Okay, because it just broke out of the cloud, and this part turned green, and as you can see, you would have made a lot of money, and then it just continued on to be a valid HLB signal as well. And the opposite of that are the violets. So when you see a violet bar, you're looking for a red bar to jump in short after that. So here you would have gone short. And what I've been doing, or I've been having people do, is taking the profits when the pricing either touches the top or the middle Keltner channel. And that seems to be working out for a lot of folks really well, because then they're not swinging for the fences all the time, and they're able to scalp out some profits out of it as well. The only other thing of note are the arrows. The dynamic profit pivot arrows tell you which direction the pivot is biased towards. So we're up at a pushing point here on an upper pivot, and pricing is biased to the downside, whereas down here the arrows were pointing to the upside, and price action was biased to the upside. The only other thing that we have here are these white dots. Those are pivot dots. You can think of it as smart money getting into the market. Whenever you see these dots form, that means usually some big institution is putting on a position, and in my opinion what they're doing here is they're building up a short position in the euro here, and eventually this thing will break down to the downside. That's it. That's how it all works now. Hope that helps. Just a really quickie update. I managed to get one trade squeezed in here this morning, and that was right here on this red bar following a violet bar for a quick, let's see, 600 profit. Okay, so it works pretty good. It's pretty easy to understand, I hope. Let me have your input and feedback, and we'll just keep trying to make it better. Have a good one. See you tomorrow.